Alright, I'm Eddie, this is Jordan, and this is Sean,
Hello.
and this is our senior service project.
Okay, and today what you guys will be watching is a video clip of some of the students at St. Joe High School, and part of the video we have a couple of students who are leaving anonymous, who came to St. Joe High School and made the wrong decisions. And so, they shared some experience with you guys, with the seventh graders, let you guys know, how easy it is to get pulled in a cycle at St. Joe with using marijuana and alcohol. So, hope you like the video.
Enjoy.
What got you started using drugs?
Well, when I was a freshman, towards the beginning of my year, I started meeting seniors in the high school, and they just started taking me with them places and started introducing different things to me, like alcohol and marijuana. But yeah, pretty much just the seniors got me started.
Alright. Number 2, what percentage of the parties at St. Joe do you think has illegal activities at them?
Well, all the parties I go to, all of them have illegal activities, but out of all the parties in St. Joe, I wouldn't really know because I don't know how many parties there are, but I'd say probably about half. It's just a guesstimate.
In what ways has illegal drugs affected your life?
I was with my friends and we got pulled over, and the cops came and they searched me and they found my stash. And so I went to jail for the night, and then now I'm on probation for 6 months, which, I mean, it's going to be off my record if I don't mess up, but if I would mess up, maybe drop dirty on a drug test or something, I would get like twice as bad probation. But
And you being caught with the police, how does that affect your freedom now?
well, now, before I had a 7 o'clock curfew, so I couldn't even go out at all, and it basically makes it I can't go out of the state at all without consulting a probation officer. I gotta pay money, like $500 plus like $150 for drug tests and screenings, and I don't know, it just takes time and money away, pretty much.
What got you started using alcohol and drugs?
Well, I first started smoking weed back when I was in my sophomore year because one of my really good buddies, he turned me on to it. He was doing it and he made it seem like everyone was doing it at that time, so kind of inspired me. Also, I was really interested in what it was like because I'd heard a lot about it on like TV and, like from friends, so.
What percentage of parties in St. Joe have illegal activities in
I'd say just about 100.
100%?
Yeah, 100%. Every single party has either, some pot or some alcohol. Like, you won't go somewhere that doesn't have either, or else, I mean, what's a party without either of those, so.
In what ways being involved in those activities has affected your freedom?
Well, I can't, I have to be home at 8 o'clock at night every night. I have to probation. I mean, that's not directly because of the weed, but because I'm on probation, I can't go near that stuff anymore. So I can't be around all my friends who are into that stuff, so yeah, it's changed a lot.
Okay. In what way has illegal drugs affected your life?
If you get in trouble with the law, like I have recently, you have to pee in a cup. And every single time you pee in a cup, they're gonna check to see what's in your pee, so I'd say it's pretty negative.
What grade did you start using drugs?
Well, I started using marijuana about my 7th grade year, I was just one of those kids who was like influenced, about my surroundings, and I grew up around it, and just watching my uncles and and cousins just always smoking marijuana. It always smelled good to me. I mean, I just gotta, you can't get addicted to marijuana, but to me, the smell just like caught my attention. So I had to try it, and I tried it, and I thought it was the best thing I ever tried before.
Alright. What percentage of the parties at St. Joe do you think have illegal activities going on?
St. Joe parties, especially high schoolers, they always have something going on at parties that shouldn't be going on. Example, if you go to a party and there's no booze or alcohol there, then you can find marijuana. That's a big thing around St. Joe High School, is marijuana, and alcohol. I wasn't the drinker, but I always was the one who liked to use marijuana. And I would say about maybe, I'll give it a good 95%. 95% of the schools and parties have marijuana, illegal activities going on.
Alright. In what ways has drug use affected your life?
Drugs affected my life in a very, very bad way. I mean, I just moved to St. Joe 2 years ago to get away from the street life. I have done it all in a kind of a way, and I moved to St. Joe to change my life around because I was involved in some very bad things, and it just messed my life up. I can't see my mom now, my brothers, and I done watched friends and cousins die over the past years. Ever since I've been in St. Joe for 3 years now, and I have 3 cousins that have passed away. I had 4 friends, that got killed involved in drugs, and drug use or selling drugs. I mean, it affected my life in a very harsh way, and now I'm trying to get my life together and clean myself up and finish school, and I still don't make the right choices today, but in the future I'm looking to make the right choices.
Do you have any other personal experiences about drug use or drinking?
Like I said before, I really wasn't the type to drink, but I got drunk one time in my life. Now, I am 19 now, and my whole entire life, I put some alcohol to my mouth once, and I got drunk, and I threw up in my sleep. That's why they tell you not to get drunk, especially at a young age. You can get alcohol poison, but one night, I got drunk and went home and threw up, and I was laying on my back. I could have died because I could have choked in my sleep over my throw up. But luckily, I just remember a flash in my head where I jumped up and threw up over my phone and my dad's phone and my cords and everything that was under my bed, that was on the side of my bed. And it's a worst feeling, and I had to get up at 6 o'clock the next morning, and I had a hangover, and it's a pretty tough experience. So alcohol and drugs it sounds pretty fun, but in the long run, it can mess you up.
What got you started using drugs?
For me, what got me started using drugs was the way I was brought up. I was raised in a community where that was really popular. I just saw the older kids doing it, so, I thought that's what I had to do when I grew up. There wasn't no peer pressure or anything. That's just how it was where I grew up.
Okay. And what percentage of parties around have illegal drugs or activities?
Where I was born, or like where I was brought up, or just in general?
In general.
Mostly any party that you know from high school, or any party that you just, like, I don't know about any middle school parties, but in middle school, at the parties I went to, there was drugs and like alcohol, weed, we weren't introduced to the big drugs yet, but there's usually most likely drugs at a party. It depends on who you're partying with, though.
Okay. And in what ways has illegal drugs affected your life?
What ways? I've been sober for about 2 years. I feel retarded sometimes. Like, I try to, apply myself in school. I cannot focus to save my life. It's just like certain things, like my attention span is like off track a little bit. Like right now, I can't even focus trying to, speak to this. So many other things are in my mind. Like it's hard for me to like focus on one thing.
What made what made you choose the right decision to live above the influence?
I just got tired of it, to tell you the truth. Like, I did it so much, like, it got boring to me. And, like, I went to church one day and I felt like, there was something better. So I took the chance and I just went with it. And I've been doing that ever since.
Would you like to share some of the things you do or things you're involved in?
Well, now I'm involved in church. I help kids out. I do whatever I can. I'm very, like, influential because I have, like, a lot of very influential people in my life. I can tell you some stories about how I used to like party all the time, like have sex with any girl I want to, but now like I feel like that stuff got kind of old and played out. That like for real, like to have a relationship with God is like very, more understanding and more intimate, and like it's very more uplifting than just taking drugs to get like a visual, or not a visual, but like a better perspective, or to have fun more in life. I feel like alcohol or like drugs is like imitation confidence. It's just like you take it just so you can be the life of the party, but really you don't need that stuff to be the life of the party. Because I'm still who I am even without drugs.
Hope you guys liked the video. You guys want to do some role playing now?
Let's get it going.